there you go. Today is a really, really cool, powerful topic. And I'm sure after this session, all of you here with the best intention today, we will have an amazing session. So today, yeah, as mentioned today, the topic is a new beginning. What does that mean for a new beginning for you? So a new beginning can be any new start, right? It can be how you like to see for you as a new beginning. And for this topic, when we can heal the birth imprints, when we can heal the birth imprints, meaning that we can actually feel safe in the body and we can even interrupt any unwanted, unconscious pattern that has been going on. And my intention is very simple, is to really allow healing to happen for anyone because I believe healing should be available for everyone. And that's the purpose of this circle. And this circle is all about connecting within ourselves, connecting with each other, and we are supporting each other in this circle. So let me just read out loud this opening intention. You may see it like a prayer. As we are here, we find ourselves in circle once again, brought together by a shared intention to heal, to grow, and healing for ourselves and for ourselves, for our beloveds, for those who came before us, and for those yet to come, and for this world we all belong to. May each of us remember that we are not only here for ourselves, but as agents of healing, carry ripples of transformation into the lives we touch. In this space, we give one another the most precious of gifts, the gift of deep listening, presence without judgment, of welcoming each other's authentic selves. We call upon all benevolent forces, seen and unseen, including our ancestors, to be with us in this circle to guide us gently through the release of what is heavy and to strengthen us as we rise lighter, freer, and more true. As we open this circle, let us anchor one shared intention. Let whatever release here be released not only for ourselves, but for our families, our ancestors, and for the collective. May the healing we experience ripple outward to wherever healing is needed most. And so it is. So it's beautiful opening after we begin with that, with this prayer, with this best intention. So once again, I'm showing this chart because my mission is simple and powerful is to help elevate the level of consciousness both within myself, within you, and across our collective. Because as we rise our vibration, the healing here is not just personal. We are healing in a systematic approach and it moves through generations. So as we think of everything as energy, we are being so much more conscious. If you are becoming more conscious that you are a conscious creator, our thoughts are energy, our emotions are energy, and that our intention are also energy. So today, as you place your best intention here, we're gonna really move up our energy level higher, right? And shift from the lower vibrational state towards the higher consciousness state, higher vibrational state, so we can all carry our inner light and shine. And we also will feel so amazing because that's why we come here on earth, right? We are not coming here to be the victim of life. We are here to be self-empowered, to create and enlighten, all of the above. Give you a little bit of idea of what is the rundown for today. After we set the intention, and of course, feel free to share your intention for today's circle as well as I speak. And the rundown for today is pretty rich. We will be understanding why certain patterns feel stuck. We will understand why our birth imprints, right? The first meaning that your subconscious, your body have saved about love. What does love mean for you the first moment you were born, or even before you were born? And what kind of meaning has been stored in the first place that really actually change how we interact with the world, how we interact with the people around us, and how that show up later as our attachment styles as well. And then afterwards, we will be dropping into a wonderful, amazing, powerful hypnosis crossover breathwork journey. And today it is super powerful because we're gonna do a rebirthing breath work, and also called conscious connected breathing. And it is very simple, and it is guided, and it's continuous circular breathing that is super powerful in order for us to heal our birth imprints. It is actually a process when we address lifelong effects of the birth process, or even before, I would say, because birth imprint is not just talking about the moment we were born, but also, the process of it, the whole process. When our moms got pregnant, or even from the conception phase, our birth shapes our first impressions of the world. And that's why when we look at the blueprint, how this is formed in the first place, we can get to understand why we are behaving certain way, why we have certain emotional pattern that feel either just limiting, negative, or unwanted. But always there is a reason behind why there's a certain pattern was in place in the first place. And today we're gonna touch on that, and to get a bit more understanding of what all that is. Finally, we're going to integrate our journey, what we have experienced, and reflect on the experience, because once we work with some subconscious materials, it's very important to integrate with the conscious level as well. And we give you a tool and in order to integrate even better after the journey. And when we have done the integration, we'll then also share with you the next step of what is it about, because of course I've got some offering for you, and only for the people who want to go deeper, because if you find the work resonates, I will warmly welcome you and invite you to some of my new offerings, and so you can keep the momentum. And therefore I highly recommend of you staying through the end, because this circle is so powerful and so value packed, and each part builds from the last. So who is ready to learn more, and who is ready to begin? So what is the best outcome for today, right? I would love that if you can see find more clarity, you can pinpoint more your core early patterns and the belief that driving it, and you also find release and feeling a lot more ease from coming out from certain survival pattern that's not serving us, and also integration, living with some powerful daily practice that you can use. And that's the outcome I'm gonna bring today for you guys. So a bit about myself, who didn't know about me or who haven't worked with me before. So myself, Sandy, have been doing this for 7 years so far, working with more than 700 people. This is pretty cool that I truly love what I do. It's my passion, and yeah, my mission, as I share, is to really heal generational patterns that hold people back. Who is this circle for? So this circle, particular this one, yeah, is for those who are ready to get out of the fear-based patterns and gain more peace within you. And if you are looking for this, you are at the right place. And for those who are looking to have more emotionally regulation, who want to, find more control over your emotions throughout your days, that's also for you. And if you are learning to set better boundaries, when I say better boundaries, meaning that it's not just physical boundaries, but it can be also emotional boundaries that we can learn. Most of us may not have learned how to set emotional boundaries, or, clear boundaries, verbal boundaries, right? So when we're able to set boundaries without guilt, we are able to also set ourselves free. Other people, if you are looking for increasing your self-worth or having better, healthier attachment style, this circle is for you as well. So who feel resonate to what I'm saying? So if you find that's one of it, then you're at the right place. Cool. So as mentioned, this topic is super powerful as we are going to address, really a lifelong effect of the actual birth process that has been imprinted in our memory. Yeah. And the whole reality that we're living and the manifestation in life right now, can you think of, like this can be relevant with our birth imprint, which is our first impression of the world. So that's why this topic is super cool. And something that would be surprisingly happen when we able to upgrade our birth imprints, which means that we would be able to break the old pattern, which means that we will be able to set better boundary when we able to also feel safe within ourselves, we can feel more secure in our relationship with others. How cool is that? All right, I'd like you to just reflect just think of this question for a moment. Imagine, because we may all forgotten what actually happens at our first breath. Maybe you can put in the chat box. I'd like you to just tell me what is the first impression when you think about it? What happens at our first breath? The first breath, right? Just think about what happened before first. What happened before? The baby, we were the baby, the fetus were in the womb, the sacred womb that we describe as the sacred womb of mom, right? And in the sacred womb, we are relying on mom in order to receive oxygen, receive the nutrients and oxygen and everything that we need, didn't we? And when we come out from the womb, yeah, Lena said, it is like a separation from mother. And when there is such a separation, wow, we have to take our own breath and we have to take our own breath from the lungs. Can you imagine? This is something new, it's something brand new that we had never done before. Like as this coming to earth and experience it, the first breath, just imagine that you were in the water, just imagine. And then all of a sudden you need to take the first breath after you living in the water for a long time. And then you need to take air and live yourself now. And of course, your mom had been regulating you. Like if it is a, healthy bonding, your mom has been giving you oxygen and good energy. And now suddenly you need to take the air yourself. Think about it. It's kind of a shock as well. When you come out from the womb to the world, you can see the light, you can hear the sound, right? Yeah, it can be cold as well. And it's like the stress hormones suddenly spike because the body, the baby need really quickly soothing. The baby need to feel soothing and calming and relaxing. And it need co-regulation, right? And so it need warmth, it needs some touch, it need eye contact, it need attuned voices, and then the baby would feel I am safe. Yeah. If any of this is missing, the baby would feel really scared, wouldn't it? Would feel unsafe, and because it's such a big change coming from the womb. This memory, it is stored in the subconscious in the body. That's why, our earliest imprint, when we come out from birth, we, if any of the needs were not met, it is just become one of the part of the imprint, one of the blueprint. But the good news is that, our brain is having the plasticity and yeah, through the powerful work we do, we are able to change the perception, right? Change the perception of how we look at our first breath. That's why our first imprint can be updated. And you may also ask this powerful question: are we born as a blank slate? Are we? Are we coming from as a blank paper? Yes or no? Who say yes? You may type in a chat box. Who say no? Because there are different theories, right? There are different theories, and it's just which one you believe in, which one you more believe in. For those who say yes, right, who are born as a blank slate, you may explain more why. And in fact, we are not coming from a zero state. We are arriving to this world. Thank you. Yeah, it's not blank state, right? JP said. And we are arriving with our, specific nervous system, the family field that we were in for quite a while before we even born. And our birth experience writes our earliest safety meanings, how we see love, how we see being seen, all of the above, right? It already stores some of our, imprints, because if we born in a family that maybe are having a lot of fears and anxiety, the baby, of course, would also absorb those energies. So therefore, do you feel safe and loved in the womb when you arrive? That's, you may not remember. However, we will be able to find out. So let's map out the birth imprint. We're going to map your first impression. You may answer this question. The atmosphere that you were born into is not about, and this exercise here is not about proving any fact, but it's just about understanding the conditions that shape your earliest safety settings, how your subconscious learned about love. How your subconscious learned about love. So you may answer this. What do you know? Some of you may not remember, that's okay, but just get a first impression. What do you know about your birth experience? And did you feel loved and accepted? When we're able to think about it and learn about it, we can actually understand why today we have certain behavior or pattern, right? Some people may get their inner alarm fires quite easily, while some people unable to set boundaries. And so, yeah, this can be all relevant to our first imprint. So let's continue to answer these questions. How is your mom's experience birthing you? What did your mom go through during pregnancy? Is there something, difficult at that time for your mom to go through? Are your parents expecting your coming? Are you welcome with your sex or gender? So with my culture, my culture prefer boys. So that is one of the things that, my grandmother didn't quite accepted me as a female baby. So that was one of the things. I don't know about how much you are being accepted and what is really going on in the family, right? What they believe of when your arrival coming on this earth. Are they really excited? Are they nervous? Are they fearful? Do they have the support that they need? Is there anything that felt missing at that time? Nina was sharing she was born feet first. Natural birth, no doctor present. Father caught me before I hit the floor. Apparently, I gave my mother hell from that day forward. Yeah, so thanks for sharing. So, like no one choose exactly how you didn't choose how you were born, but it was just happening. And therefore, whatever birth experience we had, whatever how we were being born, it did have certain imprint towards us, and also for our parents as well. And for Korean, she shared that it was a tough labor, C-section, and after that she needed to be in an incubator, assuming she didn't feel welcome. Yeah, so in incubator, it would also perceive for the baby a separation, even more separation, right, from the mom. And even though for the medical thing, it seems to be for your highest good, but yeah, it's just how the baby perceived that it's kind of either not welcome or whatever. The baby has certain perception in the body, right? Because the baby couldn't interpret. The baby's brain has not fully developed yet. So the baby only can perceive the world with the emotion, the feelings, how the baby felt in the body. And Heather also shared that she forceps after a long and difficult labor. So yeah, so you can see that almost, everyone may have gone through pretty difficult, challenging born experience. And I would say, and all our born experience is pretty unique as well. Now, besides looking at ourselves, birth experience and how our moms experience pregnancy and giving birth, we also like to look at how your grandmother experienced as well, because we like to actually look further down the family line. What's really happening throughout their ancestral line. Sometimes we can see a bit of similar pattern, because if there is a limiting belief that labor is always hard, right? Especially older generation, don't you think that, at those times, the older days, birthing is actually not easy, right? Miscarriages can be happen, or if they believe that financial support is not enough, or they didn't have enough finance, they may find having baby is really challenging. Therefore, if there is a kind of limiting belief run through the family line, always having difficult labor, or all this limiting belief, it can actually being carried through the ancestral line towards us. So that's why good to explore, even though you never ask your parents, grandparents. Sometimes the information may come to us when we do the breathwork journey, just for our understanding. Yeah. Imagine life is like a game. When we talk about birth imprints, we are not wanting to call them as a bad card. Yeah, there's no bad card. I want to share with you, there's no bad card. I want to say, when you receive a card, because you get a card when you are born, let's say, they are simply cards that were dealt early, a meaning that your system, your nervous system, lay down to keep you safe. And the good news is that the meaning can be redealt with. That's why I use this image, a joker. The joker is like, you can actually give any meaning towards how your imprint is, it can be, and you are no longer have to stuck with the first hand when we update the meaning. And going further down, understanding more what your family emotional climate has been going through. A lot of them may have been going through difficulties, like that's why they may feel a lot of worries and fears and grief. And if there is a child was miscarriage or loss before you, I would say this is something that can really affect your mom's and your parents' emotional climate, wouldn't it? It's just normal, right? And that's what happened to me as well. Like it's what happened to me. My parents was going through a miscarriage before I was born. And therefore, later, only, recent years, I get to understand how that could have impacted me. That's why, I show believe that the healing the birth imprint is so, so important and powerful. And just give a bit example for how family emotional climate can be if our parents emotional unstable, if they're unable to offer steady love. So, within themselves, they unable to have stable relationship, or there may be an accident and illness or premature death in the family. All this can happen, right? Or even a miscarriage or war, whatever it is. Then it is something that we need to look at, because as mentioned, they that may have created certain imprints from our birthing experience. How to say in English? Am I using the right English? Like for our birth experience. Yeah. So think about this as well. When we were just a baby, a fetus, our earliest experience is like, we kind of feel like merge. It's like merging with our mother, wouldn't it? When our mother could be experienced a lot of emotional difficulties, emotional roller coaster, let's say. And if you have heard of C.G. Jung, he's a very famous psychologist, and he mentioned that at that period of time when we're still so young, we are still undifferentiated from each other, not yet self-consciously broken up into individual personalities, which means that there's no separate I, which means that whatever your mom was experiencing, you are experiencing the same thing emotionally. Yeah, so that's why our whole life is how we can actually find our individualism, how we can truly find our true self from, yes, we can still belong to our families, but we are able to differentiate ourselves from our parents, emotion patterns and belief system, whatever it is. Make sense? Is what I'm sharing helpful so far? Just give me a quick response. So, what are birth imprints? So, when we are looking at birth imprints, what I mean is the earliest safety meanings. Our earliest safety meanings, our systems saved before they become words. They are actually formed by chemistry, sensation, and relationship. So these impressions that form during pregnancy, during birth, during the first few weeks when we were born, through chemistry and sensation, right? Like, just let me give an example. If there is a lot of stress in the family, most likely as a baby, you will also feel the same as your mom, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you? And when your mom is stressed, when your mom touch you or milk feeding you, you can feel that energy, yeah, as the baby. And that's the thing. Our body learned for survival. So it is such a strong bond when we were a baby with a mom. And it is just what it is. The whole breath imprint was formed at the earliest stage. So that's why I would definitely say that our birth imprints never start at zero. It's not a zero state when we come. They are influenced by 4 areas. What are the 4 areas? The first area is the ancestral family system. The second aspect is our preconception of our parents, and then the conception, and also the birth experience. So all these aspects can actually create the imprint of us, of how we may even, how it can impact our relationship with the world, with others. So let's look at just one each for each area. So for the ancestral family system, if any of the family in the system may have gone through losses and grief and miscarriage and chronic stress, that may pass down, this is just life is difficult, for example, this kind of thinking and belief towards us. And when we then look at preconception aspect, if there are lots of parental stress load and they can't sleep, and even some family may be using lots of alcohol, yeah, and these can also shape the how our body is so receptive to things, and therefore I can make a emotional baseline and biological baseline even before pregnancy. Then now we look at the conception pregnancy aspect. When mom may have gone through lots of ongoing stress and she's not calm at all, and therefore the fetus can be so stressful as well, right? The stress is learned before you were born. Finally, birth experience. So the birth experience, imagine if it's a rush labor. Imagine your mom didn't get any support. She just, let's say, all of a sudden, the labor has to happen. And I don't know, there are so many different variations of how a birth experience is like, and yours is unique, I'm sure. How the surgery, is it noisy, right? All these can set the early body text. The subconscious can take, he's kind of fearful, let's say. Or, yeah, it can form an emotional imprint towards what truly happened, right, in our subconscious. And looking at the bigger picture, traumas we don't fully resolve can transmit to the next generation. That means that if our earlier generation, our ancestor didn't actually fully heal themselves, and most of them didn't, I would say, because they may not even have that concept, except maybe Aboriginal, they may have better concept of healing, I don't know. But most of the people didn't know even how to heal themselves, right? Or even suppress so much emotions in themselves. That's why whatever traumas didn't resolve from the older generations, it always passed down to us. However, the good news is that, as mentioned, we're here to rewire our brain. And no matter whatever meanings that we have learned at birth, let's say we learned that love is conditional. We learned that we need to, be very noisy, let's say, in order to receive love. Love is unpredictable. Or being seen is embarrassed, for example. You may be very unique. I don't know how you may form your first meaning about love, about being seen, about separation, about expression of yourself, right? When you're crying, were you accepted? And when you are separated from mom, did you get the care that you need? I don't know. So these are all for the first meanings that you formed as a baby when you didn't even able to analyze anything. As mentioned, because your brain that can analyze has not developed yet. So everything is absorbed through emotion. Yeah, so William, there's a quote saying, the past is never dead. It's not even past. That's why in order to not live our past in the present, we need to do something about it, aren't we? If we don't do something about it, if we don't do some inner work, like what we're going to do today, those birth imprints can play out in our adult life. And how it can play out, let's make it practical. For example, it can affect our relationships, how we're being seen. Do we have to feel that we have to perform in order to feel love, in order to overwork, in order to get noticed or acknowledged? Do we actually feel worthy? All different aspects can make, all the birth imprints can create impact to our adult life in emotional wise and body wise as well. For the body may store a lot of chronic tension. It can be tight jaw or tight shoulders or clenched stomach. This can be default from the early pattern at birth, right? These are all relevant, wouldn't it? So, and you may wonder if the early safety settings may show up in attachment too. Have you ever wondered that? When I say safety settings, meaning that you are, for those who were a baby and then you are feeling completely loved and safe, then what happened in your life, you may always find yourself secure and safe. And this is pretty rare, wouldn't it? There are 4 common defaults pattern that it can run. So the first most healthy one is the secure attachment style. And when we are being attended, when we get the response that we need as a baby, then we feel secure. We get the closeness, the love that we need. Then we form the secure attachment style. So then when we grow up, we have healthy relationship. We always feel secure. Even when, let's say, our partner is not around, we feel secure. We were totally fine, let's say. And when we may have been formed, let's say, when a baby didn't get the consistent care, and the body can adopt anxious strategy in the body. And this anxiousness, it is like telling the body, oh, I'm being rejected. When you are becoming an adult, when you try to form healthy relationship, then when, let's say, your partner is not around, then your body may easily find like not as easy to feel safe. And sometimes get anxious quite easily. Yeah. So another spectrum is that when emotions weren't welcomed from caretakers, then at the beginning of our early stage, then we can find ourselves overwhelmed and even avoiding when there is love because it's not even consistent. So we learn that there are feelings unsafe and we just avoid. We just kind of avoid, and therefore some people use numbing, right? They are kind of just avoid conversation when they become an adult because having a real conversation is not feeling safe. The final one is like fearful-avoidant. It is when the beginning of our early experience, we don't actually always get the consistent of comfort. We just get to find it's sometimes frightening, chaotic, and the subconscious learn that, oh, it's better to be, sometimes it's fearful, sometimes it has to be avoid, and sometimes you need to shut down. So from the inside, it feels confusing, right? And you want connection, but then you feel that you are not safe in your body. So that's when the body protective mechanism arise. And we're giving ourselves those labels. I mean, the body is giving us those texts and labels that, oh, better this than that. So that's why what we need to do is to be able to know, okay, what the body has learned, what the subconscious has learned in the first place, and what kind of pattern may have been running in for years that we may not aware. Then we can do something about it in order for us to build secure, healthy attachment style again to form healthier relationship so that we don't fear, we don't have to avoid closeness, we don't have to fear of connection, and just letting the body and subconscious feel safe to connect with others. I love this topic to look at it from a soul level as well, not just from the body and subconscious level, because we are a spiritual being. So we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Instead of asking the question of why is this happening to us, why we have so difficult childhood, let's say, or why we have such a birth imprint, we can actually shift the question into what does my soul want to learn? And that would become truly empowering because instead of, chasing the why, and you may not find the why, you will get to understand your soul is coming for a reason. And if I ask you, did you actually choose those imprints? The mind would say, hell no, right? Nobody consciously chooses stress. At birth, we didn't choose a hard birth, hard separation. However, from the soul angle, it is totally different because in the soul's view, we choose our parents. Believe it or not, we choose our parents and by choice before coming on earth. I don't know if you look at this, have you ever looked at this from a soul level? And however, we forget. We forget why we came, what we are here to learn. Once we come on earth, we forget all this. So, from a soul perspective, we want to actually sign up a class. Before we come, we are signing up a class. Why you're coming here on earth? Because you sign up a class. It is a class on earth. Why would the soul want this particular classroom? So some of you may come to learn about love. Some of you may come to learn about trust. Some of you want to learn about belonging. Some of you may want to come about anything else. So if there is a pattern that you see keep happening, that must be the lesson for you to learn. So especially if you have heard of Dolores Cannon, souls choose parents and situations that can best catalyze the growth that we are after. So Amalia asks, what about children who come from toxic parents or even broken homes? Do they also choose those parents? Yeah, I would say so. Yep. If you look at things from soul perspective, soul level, we do choose some kind of challenges, situations in order to learn, to grow, to heal, and remembering who we are. So in summary, we are our goal as a soul is to remember who we are. If we forget about our true self, then we will feel everything on earth is a struggle. Yeah. So, well, the thing is, we all forgot. The thing is that we all forgot why we're here. And you may wonder, what earth classroom did you walk into? Yeah, Lena mentioned hardships shape us, make us more understanding and compassionate, bringing us back to love and source. Lena has a really good understanding, yeah, of what hardships is. When we reframe what hardships is, then we will be able to really get the lesson and grow and expand and elevate, wouldn't we? So that's why, what is the lesson that your soul has picked to learn this time? I would say it's not the first time you come on earth. I would say so. Most of us have come here on earth many, many times. For me, I have come here on earth for 77 times before. So therefore, I'm a pretty old soul to share, these things with you. Of course, I didn't learn about this and understand this until, I start my awakening journey. And lucky number, yes. And when we have new understanding of our experience, no matter what experience we had, we are able to change our imprint. So that's why this is super important that we're coming to learn the lesson. We are coming to interrupt the old pattern that's not serving us. And that's why we're here. All right. What we can do now? Do you wonder? Okay, so now I know that I have adopted, or my body, my subconscious has adapted some kind of patterns that not serving you the best. What can you do about it? And first thing, that's why we need to look at this thing from a soul experience, soul perspective. And then that's why the mind cannot comprehend all this, because the mind was still saying like, no way, no way I choose these parents, no way I choose this trauma, right? And therefore, this topic I choose, I don't say it as healing birth trauma. I don't want to use the word trauma. It sounds overwhelming. I'm using the word birth imprints because we all have certain birth imprints, unique birth imprints that we start our journey. So how can we change or upgrade the birth imprint that we have? In order to upgrade our birth imprint, we are inviting ourselves to remember why we're here, what are we here to learn, and honoring. This is super important to honor our family line. So some of you, if you have gone through really difficult childhood, you may wonder, how do I honor? I haven't seen my parents for ages and you're now asking me to honor? No way, right? And you will understand more as you start this journey. And I would say, if you want to have a better life, if you want to really manifest everything that you want in life, we need to heal our early imprints. And that includes forgiving, and that includes honoring our ancestors' line. And so all needed is to have the compassion and see what they've been through, what is way, way, way before, what journey they have been through, what the ancestors have been through, not just from our parents, but our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents. See more, look at more. And then once you see where they came from, you thank you. You really want to thank you them because it is not easy for them to pass on their life to you. And the other thing we can do is to give the body and our inner child, that's what we're going to do today, is to give our inner child safety and new meaning of what we interpret wrong, what we interpret the other way, earlier stage as a baby. So then we can actually let the body feel safe again and shifting any patterns that no longer serve us. So give yourself permission to fill out this blank and type in the chat box, what would you like your subconscious to learn today? Go ahead and fill this out. Okay. Accept love. Safe enough to me to trust. Beautiful. To be alone. To be okay to be alone. Is that what you mean? For JP? Yes, beautiful. Anyone else would like to pick a lesson to learn? Amalia wants to find peace of your mind. Beautiful. Beautiful. Heather wants to move forward with ease and grace. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks for sharing. And as you coming with this intention, and you can find peace within you and get what you need. Mitch wants to feel safe enough for you to rest. Yes, beautiful. Yes, we don't have to overwork. We know that we're here for a purpose. As long as we know that what we're here for, our intention to be on earth, then we can teach our body, our subconscious to feel safer from within. Right, that's the exciting part. Are you excited, all of you? And we're gonna have our hypnosis crossover breath work very soon. And for those who have never done any hypnosis before, I would say not the one in YouTube, yeah? Not the one in YouTube, not anyone, not the one from the any hypnosis audio that you buy online. It is not the same. So here we're going to have a very unique experience today in order to connect within, in order to use hypnosis to heal, what need to be healed. And today is super powerful. It is a beautiful warning, beautiful warning telling you that it's super powerful. So be ready. Hypnosis, what does that do is that we can actually release any stuck emotional charges that is inside the subconscious in the body. And we're able to heal trauma. And today is super specific topic. And so I'm going to, facilitate you a really powerful journey. We're going to get to the root of the birth imprint. Oh, you will say, oh my goodness. Who say, my goodness, we're going to get to there. Who is not ready yet? You can leave. I'm sure as you're here today, you're ready, right? You are ready to look at something, knowing that you're safe to experience everything that you're going to experience. I guarantee you it is safe to experience anything that you need to experience. Yeah. I am with you. I'm with you. You're in good hands. And what we need to do is to rewrite some stories that stuck in the past so that your younger self doesn't get frozen in the past. Yeah. And therefore, we are able to upgrade some patterns that no longer serve you. All right. So today I'm gonna facilitate what we call a rebirthing breath work. And so what is a rebirthing breath work is that we really get to the root because I'm a big fan of, healing the root cause. And our birth experience is such a important moment, yeah. Important experience, important process in order to do some work for it. And yeah, we gently work with it and heal some early safety patterns that the subconscious mind has picked on. We also like to teach the body that you can feel safe again. And when you are using your breath to shift state, then you are teaching your nervous system to feel safe as well. Cool. Is there any questions so far? I'm happy to answer any questions. And our breathwork technique today, just super simple, pretty straightforward. Besides, we're doing rebirthing breathwork technique. We also start with a heart coherence breathing technique, which is super simple. I'm going to demonstrate to you how each one works. Let me just use my, one sec, my volume. I have to get the volume up and one. Let me find there's a feature that you can hear my breath, and I'm just finding that feature. One sec. Yep. Where did it go? Seems that I have jumped out from this. Okay, that's fine. I'll get back to that. But let me find out where can I use my... Okay, I can't find that feature. Okay, doesn't matter. So let me just explain first. 5 counts in, 5 count out is the cardio coherence breathing. I still want to find that feature because it's super good. Okay, so give me a few seconds. Okay, all right, I can't see it yet. That's all right. I will show you later on. And what do you expect from here? Let me just enlarge the screen first. Hi. Okay. I will share with you later how the breathing pattern looks like. And the first one is 5 count in, 5 count out, super easy using our nose and without the mouth. This helps us to settle in and direct the mind back to the body. Yep, this one. So we are wanting to create safety in the body. We want to balance the nervous system. We also want to connect the breath with the heart preparing the body to release what needs to release. Then we'll shift into rebirthing breathwork. So it would be great if you can consciously breathe without stopping. So this is a conscious connected breathing that we use continuous circular breathing, no pauses between inhale and exhale. If you can hear my breath, it sounds like this. In through the heart and drop to the belly. I know that the feature may not be on yet, but you can hear my breath as you will be on the journey. So in through the heart, out through the belly. So all I need you to focus on is your inhale and drop to the belly. It's like dropping a pan. Yeah. So only focus on the inhale. You don't have to force any exhale at all. That's the connected breath. So out, in, out. So it's a very regular rhythm that we're gonna use. In, out, in, out, in, out, in through the heart, out through the belly. So super simple. There's no big complicated technique at all. And through this process, knowing that could be some materials come to the surface, memories may arise. Some people may not. That's fine. Whatever come to the surface, it can be emotion or sensations or whatever it is that come to the surface, we acknowledge their presence. Yeah. As you continue to breathe and don't stop, you get a very good outcome out from this journey. Remember, we're using the breath to change the state. If we find our breath imprint has, let's say, unsafe state that you get stuck with, today we're going to get that state, come back to safety so that your system can learn that you are safe. Yep. And other thing you want to know is that the nervous system is always teachable. So that's why we are teaching the nervous system to feel safe. All right. What happened during the session? What happened? I would say if someone here has never done any breath work before, you may experience dry mouth, pretty normal. Don't worry about drinking water. You may have a sip if you really get really dry mouth. But yeah, we want to get the, continuous breathing pattern. And that's what makes you, transform after this session because we're breaking the old cycle, breaking the old patterns. Anything else that we will be noticing in the body, you may find the temperature changes. You may find yourself getting colder or warmer. You may find your body shake. Some people may experience what we call T-Rex fingers, techniques, and that's pretty normal as well. So don't worry. And remember, this is a pretty gentle process. So, pretty gentle, I would say. So you may not experience any of these as well. Everyone is different. Everyone would have their own unique experience. And for the brain, what happened for the brain? We want the brain prefrontal cortex part to shut down for a bit through this process because we want to work with the body. We want to work with the reptilian brain. We want our thoughts to stop. We want to work with unconscious materials. What else? We want to also see if there is some stuck emotion, they can be released. During this process, some of you may find other energetic shifts as well. Anything is possible. And as mentioned, memories may arise. And what we want to do, very important, I'm giving so much in this session for you. We were going to do some we-parenting. We parent our inner child. And I would love to hear, what your outcome is after this session because there's so much in it. There's so much values in it. Other people may see aura, or you may find your spirit guide and ancestor and higher self may even come over to support you. And this is transformational. And if you need to laugh and shake, don't suppress it. If your body needs to move, just move. Feel free to just, work with your body, work with your subconscious, and it is safe to do so. Remember, if there's any sensation arise, any emotion arise, continue to breathe. Don't stop breathing and you have a wonderful session. Promise. I promise. Okay, now, anything to prepare for this journey. If you need to go to the bathroom, you can ready yourself to go to the bathroom before this journey. Otherwise, prepare for yourself an eye mask, prepare for yourself, do not disturb mode in your phone, be open-minded for this journey, and you don't have to hold any device on your hand. It's very important to use a headphone just because you can be so much more immersed in the journey, and you can be with me, you can hear my voice, you can be guided. Any questions? Who is ready for a wonderful transformational journey? Say yes in the chat box, and we're going to get started. So I would love that you guys can, beautiful. I would love that you guys can have your camera on. This is my invitation. Why? Because I want to observe your breathing. I want to make sure you keep breathing because it's a really powerful experience. Make sure that you keep breathing. So if that's okay for you, please switch on your camera. But of course, some people may not like it. That's okay. I respect your choice, whatever you choose. However, I'm just suggesting the best is that you can switch on your camera and I will be able to be with you the whole time. All right. Anyone has nostril blockage? Anyone has blockage in the nose? I'm going to share with you a technique how you can unblock your nose. Ready? If anyone has one of the nostril being blocked, you can do this exercise. So if you can see me, right? You can see me. And we're going to, if anyone have nostril blockage, we're going to squeeze the nose and shake, shake, shake. Yeah. I'm going to do like this. I'll show you, I'll demonstrate to you how it's done. So it's squeezing the nose and then shake, 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 and then just release. And then you find the nostril is unblocked. Who has nostril blockage? And proof for me, you already unblock your nostril. So once your nostril, both of your nostrils are unblocked, then you have an amazing session. And okay, Heather mentioned a bit at the start of the session, somehow disconnect with your headphone and can't figure out how to get them back. Manage without? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you're in a quiet room, that's totally fine. If there's no pet, no child around, that's okay. Yeah, so I'm just saying the best experience would be having eye mask and also the headphone, that's all. So I would say make a huge difference. Okay, so if you are ready, make yourself comfortable. So how you can prepare is that you can either sit down or lay down. For those who prefer to lay down, that's fine, but don't use the pillow because using the pillow only suggesting your subconscious, your body to sleep. So we don't want to have any association with sleeping through this journey. So please feel free to remove the pillow from the bed if you're laying down. And for those who are sitting up, that's really good as well. And when you're sitting up, we can move the body more and do some movement with the upper body. If there's anyone who need to go to bathroom, now is the time. And I'm gonna share the music in order to test the music. Okay, so let me share the music. Okay, great. I found a feature for listening to my breath. You can now hear my breath. Wonderful. Okay, so let me share my audio. So give yourself the time for yourself today. This is a time for yourself, and I'm gonna share audio. This experience would last around 30 minutes or a bit more, and yeah, so when you are in the journey, you'll forget about the time anyway. Oops. Okay, let me share. All right, let me try the music, and all of you can tell me, or at least Amalia can tell me if we can hear the music yet. I'm gonna share now, and I know it's a bit loud now. We're gonna adjust the volume. Just let me know how's the volume, and if for everyone, is it fine? Can you hear the music? Is it kind of a gentle music now? Beautiful. Thanks for confirming. Wonderful. So since you can hear the music, and just let me know, is my voice above the music? Is it a good proportion between my voice as well as the volume of the music? Good. Just let me know. Just one more confirmation and we get started. Is it good, Amalia? Yep, thank you. Alright, thanks for confirming. And anyone else who, if you want me to adjust anything, let me know. Otherwise, good to go. Let's get started. Whenever you are ready, I invite you to have your eyes closed. Knowing that this is the space for you. There's nothing to think about right now. You thank yourself today for showing up, and it is amazingly good. Because you are doing something powerful for yourself. No one else can do it for you except yourself. I invite you to place one hand on your heart and the other hand at your lower abdomen. When you place your hand at your heart, you are anchoring your body, that you are in a safe place. Now, we're going to start our first breathing exercise. 5 count in, 5 counts out. On my cue, in 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the nose. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those who cannot count 5 count, you can do 4 count. That's totally fine. Or for those who can do longer, feel free to do longer as well. We want to have a gentle rhythm to settle in through the nose and out through the nose. Just allow your breath to become a circular rhythm. It's very gentle. And as you place your hand in your heart, you are signaling your body that you are safe. In this moment, you are safe. I'd like you to observe your breathing, noticing that you are here right now as you breathe. You are in the now. If you find your mind wanders, invite your mind come back to your body. Redirecting your mind, come back to your body, to your heart space. Noticing it feels good to let your mind, your body, your heart be in sync in the moment. That's right. Dropping even deeper. I invite you to imagine there is a beautiful white light showering from the top of your head down your face, softening your face. This powerful white light has healing properties. Just let the white light continue to go down your body gently and slowly. And every breath you take, imagine the breath is relaxing every part of your body, as well as the white light is relaxing every part of your body, softening your shoulders, softening your back, softening the other areas of your body until we get to the soles of your feet. That's right. Remember to breathe and just allow the breath to travel. Allow your mind to travel with your breath. And as you close your eyes even more, again and again, you are going even more inward. I'd like you to just imagine now you are completely surrounded by a powerful bubble of light. A powerful bubble of light. Knowing that this powerful bubble of light can protect you against anything and everything. It is beautiful. It sparkles. It shimmers. It shines. Just notice the color of this powerful bubble of light. It has prepared to be for you today. And now you are inside this protective bubble, knowing that you are protected, supported within the whole journey. Really remember, this powerful bubble of light will continue to be with you the whole time. That's right. And in a moment, we are gonna start our second breathing technique, rebirthing. How it sounds like is like this. In, out. In through the heart, out through the belly. Only focusing on the inhale and just let the exhale drop. On my cue, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can choose to place your hand in your heart or let your hands be free, and it's totally up to you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're gonna do few rounds today, and I'm being your guide, knowing that you are safe to experience anything that you may experience. Let the breathing keep going. It is a circular connected breathing, just like the waves in the body. You are with your breath. Let the breath guide you. You are your own inner alchemist. So powerful. In and drop. In and drop. Remember, when you exhale, just fully let go. Don't need to hold on anything. You're doing amazingly well. On my cue, from 5 down to 1, you're gonna hold your breath at the top for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath at the top. Hold. Focus on your third eye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, hold the breath at the bottom. Hold 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. You're doing amazingly well. Very good. In a moment, we're going to start another round. Same technique. In through the heart, out through the belly. Let's go. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Keep it going. Just see yourself now stepping onto a magical carpet as you go. And just allow yourself to get even more comfortable once you get onto the magical carpet. 3, 2, 1. You are completely feeling great on the magical carpet. And as you go higher and higher, the magical carpet is taking you higher and higher and higher, up, 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 high into the sky. That's right. And your mind becomes lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter as you go higher and higher and higher and higher up to the sky. Keep breathing. Now imagine you were a proton of light and love, traveling through the space and universe. You are going way beyond the sky, into the space, into the universe now. That's right, you are now in the universe, drifting and floating, floating and drifting, drifting and floating. On my cue, from 5 down to 1, you will hold your breath at the top for 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath at the top and focus on your third eye. You are now in the universe, holding your breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go and hold your breath at the bottom for 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are doing amazingly well. We go the third round. In through the heart, out through the belly, drop. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep it going. If you like to fasten the pace, you can fasten a little bit, but just keeping the pace is good enough. Drifting and floating, floating and drifting. It is as if you don't even have a body at all. Floating and drifting, drifting and floating to the unconscious place. Now, where anything and everything is possible. On my count from 3 to 1, hold your breath at the top and hold for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, hold. 10 seconds. Focus on your third eye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go and hold your breath at the bottom. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are now reconnected to the source of all, where you originally come from. This beautiful place is filled with love and light. Love and light. Love and light. In this place, you begin to remember the time before you came to earth. The reason you came. The soul contract that was made. Keep breathing. Everything becomes clearer and clearer as you breathe. Your soul remembers. This is where you came from. Love and light. Why you chose to come on earth. Keep breathing. Your soul is now remembering and reminding you your bigger purpose, your original intention of coming on earth. Keep breathing. You're doing amazingly well. Keep breathing. On my count, from 3 down to 1, hold your breath at the top. 3, 2, 1, hold. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Hold your breath at the bottom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time to travel again. You feel the vibration of Gaia calling you to a special place. On my cue, in 3, 2, and 1, you'll be arriving at a very special place where you know that you are absolutely protected. 3, 2, 1. This is the sound that you feel familiar. The sound that you feel familiar. It is dark, like the universe, and you can hear the sound of the heartbeats. You realize that you are in your chosen mother's sacred womb. Feel the energy. Feel the vibrations. Keep breathing now. I'd like you to breathe consciously during this experience. The sensation, the emotions inside the womb. This is the portal through you come to earth. knowing that you're breathing together with your mom. Knowing that this time, no matter what energy is present inside the womb, you are surrounded by the protective light bubble, shielding you from any discomfort, shielding you from any fears. Only love this time. In a moment, you'll be holding your breath at the top, squeezing your pelvic floor, and hold your breath. 3, 2, 1, hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. And this is the day. Hold your breath at the bottom for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day you are meant to be born. As a soul, you can't wait to see the world. You can't wait to meet the light again. You know you are ready. You are ready enough to be born. In a moment, imagine yourself gliding out a gentle slide. On the count of 3, 2, 1, feel yourself gliding through. 3, 2, 1, feel yourself gliding through, emerging from the tube and into the light. This time you are breathing. You are safe. So gliding now. On my count from 3 to 1, you will take your first breath. 3, 2, 1, breathe. Imagine the energetic and umbilical cord between you and mom is cut now. Imagine you can even cut it off together with me. 3, 2, 1, cut. Well done. See yourself crying, taking the first breath through your own lungs. Notice how strong your lungs are, how powerful your first sound is as you cry, knowing that you have a place on earth. Let's keep breathing together. As you see your younger self being born, hold this little baby. Call your younger self by name. And whisper to your younger self, I love you. I love you as who you are. You are accepted exactly as who you are. Raise this little baby up into the air. Celebrate this beautiful moment, knowing that this is a sacred moment for celebration. That's right. Tell your younger self the real meaning of your name. Tell your younger self all that they need. Give the younger self all that they need. Give thanks to your parents for the gift of love. The gift of life. Coming back to the breathing. It is such a sacred moment. You are doing very well today. The energetic umbilical cord is cut and you know that you are a special individual. As much as you may love connection with your mother as a baby, there's no need to be enmeshed. And because you are now wrapped safely within your protective light bubble, you remind yourself what energy belongs to you, what energy belongs to your parents. You can love. You can honor life. Give yourself the permission of receiving love. As I count from 3 down to 1, you'll be holding your breath at the top, squeezing your pelvic floor, focusing on your third eye. 3, 2, 1. And now hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Feeling the ease. And hold the breath at the bottom for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Feel your own energy field becoming clearer, stronger as you return fully to yourself, feeling whole and complete. Very good. And now, as you go deeper, drift deeper, knowing that you're safe to embrace yourself fully. It is safe to come back to yourself. It is safe to be your own self. Feel yourself secure in who you are. Normal breathing now, deep breathing. Maybe your younger self didn't get what he or she needed in the first place, but today you become your inner parent to give everything that he or she needs. And from this moment on, you know that you're safe to be your own self. You're safe to rest. You're safe to come home to yourself whenever you need. You're feeling safe in yourself, feeling secure in building healthy relationships. Something starts to shift in the inside. It feels good to feel safe. It feels good to be loved. It feels good to be protected. It feels good to be in your own self. Breathing in and out deeply. And you are safe, knowing that from now on, you naturally create relationships that bring safety, trust, and mutual respect. Knowing that you're loved, you are safe, you're whole, you belong. Your heart knows it is safe to open. It is safe to receive. It is safe to give. And as you continue to breathe, embody this amazing feeling and truth into your body. In this final song, I'd like you to take a moment to thank yourself. bring awareness to your heart, giving yourself the love, the warmth, the security that you need. If you feel like moving, feel free to move your body.
You are surrounded by the light. Love surround you, peace surround you, angels surround you every day, all day long. Morning, noon, and night. You are surrounded by the light. You are surrounded by the light.
Deep breathing,
Light of God, the light of peace.
anchoring this beautiful feeling into your body, embodying this wonderful feeling.
You are surrounded by the light of God, the light of peace,
So much love,
the light of love.
so much love.
Love surround you, peace surround you, angels surround you every day, all day long. Morning, noon, and night. You are surrounded by the light.
Very good.
Love surround you, peace surround you, angels surround you every day, all day long. Morning, noon, and night. You are surrounded by the light. You
Every breath you take the wonderful feeling in to your body,
surrounded by the light of God,
so that your body can remember
light of peace,
the feeling of unconditional love, the feeling of acceptance,
you are
security.
surrounded by the light of God, the light of peace, the light of love. Love surround you, peace surround you, angels surround
Take yourself to the future.
every day, all day long.
Just see the beautiful being you have become as you know while you are here on earth.
Love surround you, peace surround
You are meant to be who you are.
you every day, all day long. Morning, noon, and night. You are surrounded.
Hear what you can hear, feel what you can feel.
You are
Embracing this future that is meant to be for you.
surrounded by the light of God, the light of peace, the light of love. You are surrounded by the light of God, the light of peace, the light of love. Love surround you, peace surround you, angels surround you.
And bringing this feeling to the present, knowing that anytime you wish to feel the safety, the security, the love, you can bring this feeling back whenever you need.
Surround you, angels surround you every day, all day long.
Anchoring this feeling using your breath, slowly coming back, slowly coming back. On a count from 3 down to 1, you'll be slowly coming back to the present with me. And when you have your eyes open, when you take the eye mask off, slowly adjusting the light, seeing everything brighter, more beautiful, so as you. Take your time to come back to here. You've done so well. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. You may wiggle your toes and fingers and give yourself a big smile. Honor yourself for coming here today, showing up today. And I'm sure you have a beautiful journey, didn't you? You may have some water if you want to. And then whenever who may be ready, of course, take your time. Who may want to share the experience, feel free to unmute yourself only if you want to share. All right, welcome everyone back to here. Okay, slowly reorienting yourself back to the present. Wonderful. All right. So, I don't know who may be ready to share. I love to hear something. Who prefer to share in the chat box, feel free. Who prefer to share verbally, feel free to unmute yourself. So this is a beautiful circle. We are here to hear for each other as our most authentic self. And yeah, I know that you need a little bit time of integration. Are you all back? Just at least tell me in the chat box you're back. Yes, for sure. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Let me sing a song before you come back. We are here. We are here. In this beautiful circle. In this beautiful circle. All right, who wants to share? Either audio or cool. Thanks for confirming you're back. Okay. Either chat box or audio, whatever you like. I do love to hear something. I know that it takes some time to integrate. I fully get it. And if you want to hear more my singing, but I love to hear more your sharing. Okay. Shall I give a bit more time? Okay. So, of course, I can give a bit more time if you need to. Okay. Heather, would you like to share? Yeah, feel free. Go ahead.
Lovely, Sandy. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yep, good. That was really lovely, especially the visualization with holding the baby. That was very intense. That was good. So thank you very much for that. I've never actually done hypno breathwork before, so that was a new and interesting experience for me, and I did enjoy it. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing. It's a powerful reparenting experience, isn't it? When we're able to become our inner parents and hold ourselves, giving the safety and love and everything the baby need. And it's powerful. Thank you. Thank you. Give Heather a round of applause for sharing. Good. And if there's anyone else who want to share, feel free. I'm just gonna get myself ready for the rest so that we have some or integration. So for other people, other participants, feel free to share in the chat box. If you like to share, we all love to share. We all love to hear your experience, wasn't it? Because everyone have their own unique experience. One second. Oh, okay, that's the takeaway. Yep. So, in order to integrate the practice, feel free to have this exercise on your own time, and you may place one hand. Yeah, Karen. Okay, so Karen here says quite emotional. That's understandable, and yeah. So take your time to slowly process all this emotion. I understand that some people can find it quite intense or emotional, and that's very normal. So yeah, feel free to place one hand in your heart center, and we call this is in order for you to continue to feel the love inside your body. And for example, you like to feel more love, let's say, you want to feel more safe. And so you can always get your subconscious to remember the safety that you have been feeling before in the past that make you feel safe, for example, or feel love. And let this feeling wash over you. We are teaching the body that you can feel this way. We are teaching the body that you can feel this way instead of, a lot of time we are running things in the head. And we don't want to just live in our head. We want to work with the body as well. For many years of my life, I lived too much in my head. So I find, what we do here could be pretty amazing, right? In order to live more with the body. Mitch shared that it is his first breathwork experience. Definitely felt some things, seen some things, also became emotional at a point. Thank you so much for sharing. Give him a round of applause. Cool. So, yep. So, this is, I would say, this is really a powerful thing that we do together. What just experience for you, what you just experienced in this circle was a small glimpse of what is possible when we are doing something to regulate our emotion, regulate our nervous system, and we're working with the subconscious to release what you may have been holding without you knowing, because that suddenly you find it so emotional because there's so much you haven't been touched, you haven't been processed. It's all in the subconscious, it's all in the body. And, I didn't learn about these things until later in my life, and realizing, why sometimes I get irritated easily, or sometimes, or I run certain patterns that I don't prefer, and realizing that I can do something about it. This is so empowering for us to understand that if there's something that's not serving us, we can do something about it. So if you're here today, and if you find, I want to do more, I want to I want to actually have more healing, and in order to achieve what you want to, let's say, either I don't know what in the beginning you mentioned something that you want to achieve, right? You want to do something in order to rewire your brain to go deeper. First of all, we have different modalities, different offerings for one-on-one. So we have hypnotherapy, we have breathwork that we combine. We have psychotherapy, we have NLP. Thank you, Amalia, for sharing the link. We have havening, we have quantum healing hypnosis, which is more spiritual approach to learn about your life purpose and get answers from your higher self. We also have family constellation, which to understand what family dynamics that has been running in the background, and what may be something that you entangle in the family patterns as well. So this is super powerful. And for me, I focus more on hypnotherapy, and because I find that it's super powerful enough. And all these things I work on with people to gain confidence and release deeper trauma and fears, whatever you are looking, I help people with. So so today you already experienced something cool, which is we are releasing some, let's say, some materials, some fears, right? The baby may have been stored in the past, because as mentioned, the first breath can be quite challenging when you come out to the world, experiencing all these senses and sensations and everything all together. That's why, you know, today what we did is so powerful. And when some of you may want to work one-on-one with me, we'll be looking at what kind of pattern you have been running and understanding what is the root cause. Very important, we want to find the root cause of the trouble, the challenge, the problem that you have been experiencing for years. And we'll be able to release it. Yeah. So besides one-on-one, we have something cool, we have something new. I don't know if there's something that you find still holding you back from life, have a better life, and you want to actually truly transform yourself. And this is something, you know, in an emotion reset circle we can do. But if you want to go deeper, we can do something more. So if you find yourself running into a, let's say, sabotaging pattern and really, really find it difficult to get out of it, whatever it is, let's say you keep doubting yourself, or if you are unable to trust yourself, this is, you know, something huge, because if we are unable to unable to trust ourselves, unable to have the full confidence within ourselves, it can actually have a ripple effect in a negative way, right? For whatever we want to manifest. So, some of you may see these pictures I showed before. I didn't know who I was before, and you can see like I was kind of miserable and lost. And about how long ago? I think 15 years ago. And you know, I absorbed a lot emotions, energies from other people, which I didn't even know. Some of the energies, emotion was not even mine. So because I'm quite sensitive, right? So I learned that I do need to set emotional boundaries, and I need to build my confidence. I can get out of the poor mental state, and then look at it, what I have done, you know, for all these years, 10 years, I've been doing my inner work. And therefore, I'm not just, you know, giving you some information today. It's only by experience, you know, doing some inner work, we can transform ourselves. So amazing thing is that I am offering a course, which is a 2-day James model. So this is a model I create. Inner Mastery Self-Hypnosis Foundation. What does that do? So for those who want to you know, build confidence, for those who want to actually stop sabotaging, who want to have more self-trust, who want to actually regulate the emotion better, have more peace within yourself. Imagine what is possible today, right? It's even more transformational as you able to learn this yourself, so that you can become freer, more confident, and if you don't want to get stuck anymore in certain patterns, these course, would really help you. As mentioned, it's not just information, we are doing transformation. So today you already have a glimpse, you know, how it's possible, you know, if there's emotion come to the surface, means that we already touch on so powerful stuff, because emotion is the key. It's not anything else. If we're able to work with the emotion, if we're able to master the emotion, you're able to manifest anything in your life, because that is the key of manifestation. You know, it's not about the mind. It's not just what you tell yourself. It is the pattern that you're running. Yeah. So what you can expect from this course today is that you'll get all that is necessary here. Like today, if you have find that, there's some release, but not fully understand, just because, you know, we have touched on a layer of the birth imprint, but there are other layers as well. There are other layers that we need to look at. And in order to, you know, really rewire the pattern to desired pattern that you prefer, then you can expect this course can help you to reset your nervous system. We can help you to release deeper fears, and we help you to also break sabotage pattern. We also help you to embody your true potential. How good is that? So in these 2 days, what you will be doing, we will be doing together, is that for day 1, we were gonna discover breaking free from any sabotage pattern. We're gonna release anything that's not serving us, like for safety, which is the protective mechanism from the subconscious, the body, so that you can gain a lot more freedom. Second day, we'll be shifting from, a lot of people, if they find themselves as a victim, we want to actually become a conscious creator instead, so that you can embody love, confidence, and trust. I believe that, everyone would like to embody more self-love, self-confidence, and self-trust, wouldn't we? Yeah. So how this course is so unique is that we're not just talking. We're not just, delivering presentation. No. We are really want to create inner change. And through hypnosis, breathwork, and other, cool modality, we will use it to create breakthrough with you. And you also learn some tools, including how is the process of hypnosis you can use on yourself, right? Just, really handy tool that you can learn. Who is this course for? For those who are ready to break free from a sabotage pattern, for those who have enough of, staying stagnant of where you are at now, and you want to be aligned with your true self more. So we'll use this beautiful model, GEMS, generational healing, emotional mastery, mindset mastery, somatic release, and therefore it is super transformational. There's no one model like this. I put the most cool and powerful stuff together. So if you know that if you no longer want to, go through the same old way of living, you have enough of living in fears, let's say. You have enough of living in doubts, which is not serving you, and you cannot manifest the life that you want. You don't have the health that you want. You don't have the relationship that you want. You don't have, whatever you want, and there's a reason behind. So we're going to use these tools to achieve the goal to, really break the old pattern. And that is my promise. Just in 2 days, you'll be able to get this. So this is the course that I'm going to deliver in order to help you to release some blocks, hidden blocks that you don't know in a conscious level. And we're going to shift some limiting beliefs into love, confidence, and trust, freedom. Tools, as mentioned, will be provided. You'll be learning a lot and shifting a lot. Yep, so details. If anyone is interested, this course is super, super, powerful and also comprehensive. It will be 2 days in November due to my moving house, because I'm going to move house and push it a little bit to November. And 2 days, in 2 days, you get all I just mentioned. Now it is in early bird. If you are joining now, you can get the huge discount. And after the 27th of October, the normal price will be $399. Yeah. So I really love you to join, and we'll, do transform together. It will be super cool. Yeah. So, of course, who show a little bit interest? I just want to know. It is in Saturday on Saturday and Sunday, so it will be weekend. It is not, 3 hours, how to say, there's a break in between, and therefore, it's, don't worry that we'll go 3 hours, all at once. So, I would love that you will join, and if you already experienced how cool is the experience, you will know that you will also get amazing, powerful result from our course. And for other people who are here today, I do love to have a chat with you. Just book with me a consultation, a strategy call, and even you can see this just a chat. There's no obligation. There's no obligation of anything. I just love to, connect with you more after this event. so that I can, see how I can support all of you. For the next emotion reset circle, it will become a monthly thing instead of bi-weekly, because it's really quite a lot of work for my team and myself. So the theme, I haven't decided yet. If anyone who come up with a theme, feel free to let me know for your suggestion. And I cannot promise that I will use your theme, but I will put in my notes for my upcoming event. Yeah. So I can do many things, different themes. I'm pretty creative and flexible. So feel free to give me a theme, and I can put it in my calendar. Yeah. All right. So for today, feel free to allow yourself to have enough time to integrate for the whole session. Go to the nature, bare feet, and just touch the ground. And drink enough water to hydrate yourself. If you like, you may do a bit of journaling, so that you can fully integrate everything that you have your subconscious has learned. Okay, anyone have any questions? Anyone got any questions? Oh. Thank you for your interest, Karenia, for the course. If there are other people who are interested in this course, you are very welcome. I wonder if you guys still here. If you have enjoyed this session today, I really appreciate that for your time coming here, because I know that on Sunday there's so much you can do, but you choose to come here today, and it is really appreciated. And for the course, I'll give more details as well. You will please welcome my email. I know that we have been making some mistakes in email campaign, but we are still optimizing everything. So I hope you enjoyed this session today. Feel free to book a chat with me, and I'd love to connect deeper with you. Otherwise, I will see you in 1 month time for the next circle, or I'd love to see you in our next course or strategy call, whatever you show up. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you, everyone. And you are also free to stay if you want to connect with each other as well. And also give me some feedback if you want to improve this circle. Let me know how you find the circle so far. Of course, there's improvement for sure for anything. But I hope that if you have any feedback for me, I am very grateful to receive anything. Okay, so again, have a wonderful Sunday, all of you. If there's no more questions, see you next time.